just doesn't feel real. What even is that?
I have no idea. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
I knew I was gonna be like this.
What else are we gonna find?
This doesn't even do justice what you guys are saying.
I mean, we have to move here.
So that wraps up our day in Liverpool. Now we're going to head to the train station to get to Edinburgh. I have to say, Google Maps is no help in this town. Absolutely none. Sure if this was the right train, so we waited to ask and the guy said yes. So a lot of seats are filled and there's nowhere to put our bags, and our bags are so big that we have nowhere.
Yeah,
Like
we're like half sitting cross-legged right now.
Brian is like crisscross.
The minute that somebody moves, I'm making a run for that seat. Sorry, I love you, but I can't.
My original plan when I first didn't book anything because I was so highly stacked in it. Really, I mean, I think if we get on there and can't find anything.
All right, we have arrived in Preston. It was about an hour-long train ride and it was really nice. As soon as Brian got a different seat, and now we are at platform 3 in hopes that will take us to Edinburgh. It says that our train is delayed, but we're just gonna stand here and wait in hopes that we get on the right train and get there. So
After this train leaves, we might be the next train. If I'm interpreting that correctly, we could end up in a completely different country because of me. I don't know. I'm gonna eat a sausage roll. So while we were on the train, we decided to be productive with this channel. Speaking of which, if you want to follow our adventure, you can click the subscribe button down below. I know that me and Lauren would really appreciate it, right, Lauren? Oh.
Platform 14 for the 2204 ScotRail service to Dunblane.
The accent. We're in Scotland. Hope that wasn't offensive to you Scottish viewers. But we're just excited to be in your country. That was terrible. That was like Eastern European there.
the nicest walk ever compared to what we've had.
Yep.
Liverpool is literally up there.
41. This is gonna be a difficult night. Wish us luck. Good night.
Good morning, everyone. It is our first day in Scotland. We're in Edinburgh. I'm very excited. We got lots of good sleep. Well, I did. Brian didn't. But we're about to head out, and I just have to show you. That is what we see out of this window. I think we're gonna just go right there and just see what that is. So join us.
first impressions of Scotland? Go.
It's literally a fairy tale book. Everywhere you look, it is just like magical buildings. We're here in fall, so the leaves are beautiful. I mean, it's so pretty. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's shadowy, but just like look at the sort of skyline just behind us. Right, if this were like New York City or something, it would just be some rectangles, which are impressive. New York City's impressive, but you just don't. I mean, it's just like different towers and castle-esque structures, and yeah, like within 3 minutes of walking from our hostel, we saw that incredible monument there. So, what else are we gonna find? Let's go find out. Is our life right now? What even is that?
I have no idea. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Is it too early to say favorite city so far?
No, behind you.
Well, what do you think?
I don't even know. This doesn't even do justice what you guys are saying. Like, you have to be here.
You just said that this place doesn't feel real,
Yeah.
and I agree. So we worked our way around and we found that tower with the red in it. We're not allowed inside, but looks incredible. What's new? Edinburgh.
There's so many things on the menu. I cannot decide.
I think I'm gonna go with the chili gasht kebab, spiced and finely minced lamb.
This is so good.
Ready?
I'm so ready.
A few moments later.
We just had the best food and the best waitress, and she told us that this is Diagon Alley. J.K. Rowling, she was inspired by this Victoria Street. Right beneath us is a Harry Potter store that we're, of course, gonna go to, and she said that there's a cool whiskey place to go to. She was the best.
I just have to add to that. Literally, I'm not exaggerating when I say that is the best food that I have eaten probably in 10 years. I mean, that's a weird thing to say. I don't know. It's some of the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life.
No, we're gonna
Diagon Alley.
Hey buddy, so Sorry, pal. There we
Thank you,
go.
sir.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we just went into the Harry Potter store in Diagon Alley, that's what I'm calling it, Victoria Street, and I made Brian pick out, there are tea towels, but there's so much more than that, okay? Look at this artwork on this towel. So I got one too that's just of Edinburgh. This one is, of course, like a Harry Potter themed one. We're going to steam them and frame them when we get to our home, our next home, but yeah.
Well, you would remember that when I was at
Is that heavy?
This is
either Thursday or Friday. We're gonna do the plan sheet. Okay? Here we go. Thank you so much. Great. Nice to see you.
Thanks.
Cheers. Yeah. Bye.
oh, but there's no way we'd be able to.
Were you legitimately gonna ask to buy that? You wouldn't buy a tea towel, but he'll bring home a sword?
Okay. I mean, we have to move here. So, okay. I may have had a moment of weakness. I didn't buy a sword. That would have been silly. Even though I totally would have done it, probably. If Lauren wasn't here to talk me off the ledge. But I did buy the one ring. And I also got a little pin, because you haven't seen it yet, but I'm actually collecting a pin from every place that we visit and putting it on my backpack. So it'll be this pretty eclectic display of our travels
Let me see him.
by the end.
Give him a little close up.
And this won't come out of trip funds, this will come out of personal funds because
But who cares? I knew I was gonna be like this because when are we ever here? We're not. Okay. My head's a bit too big.
I think I pull it off. I don't know about you. Here we go, right,
They have a hotel
left.
too.
What? Wow.
So after the vintage clothing shop, we just took a turn down here to this historic church and cemetery. Of course, we're going to be respectful, so we're going to keep walking around. And at 4, we have tickets to go see the real Kingsmary Close, which is an underground historical tour to like the underground city of Edinburgh. After a full day of exploring this new, beautiful city, Brian and I were still in shock that we were here. Edinburgh completely took us by surprise and quickly stole our hearts. We decided to end our night with a celebratory drink at this bar called Belushi's, which is right across the street from the hostel. We got a free drink for checking in. And then we headed back to plan out the next leg of our journey as we look ahead to the next 2 days in the beautiful city of Edinburgh.
That was fun. This place is fun. This city is incredible.
We just randomly got here.
There's a fox in the road.